happy to have, after we had to wait a little bit, Dolce, Vita, I can't even say that straight.
What can you say straight?
Okay, no, we have Joey Biscotti from
Dolce Vita Media.
And Michael Soltesz.
Yes, from M&M Salt Productions.
Again, these people...
The Soltesz.
These people are the creative ingenues of the Trenton metropolitan area, and they're going to be putting on an amazing concert. And I even like them better because I asked them, can I go backstage, thinking they'd say, no, you just do this little TV show. And he said, we'll hook you up. Michael said, we'll hook you up.
By backstage, they meant the outhouse.
Anyway, so, and this concert's going to have, before they even give you Tone Loc, who else?
Kid and Play.
Oh, I love Kid and Play from the 80s and 90s. Kind of retro feel.
Yeah.
Lisette Melendez, George Lamond.
Planet Patrol.
And the dates and where it's going to be at?
Yeah, Joey?
April 30th at the Sun National Bank Center in Trenton, New Jersey.
I'm very excited.
There's not a wrestling gig scheduled that night?
No, John Cena couldn't make it.
And tickets can be had at...
ComcastTix.com or at the Sun National Bank Center box office.
And tickets are already selling, right?
Tickets will be on sale March 1st for pre-sale. And if you enter the code DVAG, 20% of those proceeds will go to the Domestic Violence Action Group. And that's part of an organization that we're going to be benefiting with anyone who enters that code in there.
What does DVAG stand for?
Domestic Violence Action Group.
Action Group again. How did you two get involved with this? This is like giving back. I thought it was going to be like, rap, fun.
Well, they're a local charity through a friend of my brother's. The story is very touching to me. I have a sick sister, so it touched my heart because he actually lost his sister through domestic violence. So we're trying to raise awareness. We're trying to. They're trying to create a registry for offenders that already have a prior to where we can now know that to be on the aware, be aware of this happening again.
His sister,
Cal Ramos,
yes.
He's the founder of the Domestic Action Violence Group.
And if he'd been, so you're saying
they did some research on the fellow that his sister was dating. Nothing really came up. There was a bunch of lies, so they really couldn't find out much about him. Now, if there was this registry that was created, he would have already been on there with his information. That he was a private, because he already had a prior. Assault and attempted murder on a girlfriend that he had.
Unfortunately, Kel's Ramos' sister had to pay the price, and she's the victim. And I think one of Bordentown's first domestic violence cases that turned into a murder. So part of the Domestic Violence Action Group, their thing is they want to create a registry, make it a law, kind of like Megan's Law,
right? Where
you know ahead of time who's on this list, and they have to check in, and some lives can be saved.
Yeah. I mean, there's a level. It's not just for anybody. Makes a fake phone call and wants to get you in trouble, but it's more for the assaults and higher,
Yeah, I don't want to see that overreach and people getting labeled. They push someone playing basketball.
So, there's a certain level, that has to happen for them to be placed on this list.
Mm-hmm. So it touches you at home. So you're gonna mix some good old school rap or whatever you want to call it, and fun.
We want to create some good feelings, some good memories from our childhood past. It was a big era, on the East Coast, West Coast as well. But we like to bring it back, and I'm trying to touch as many people as we can, at one time.
Not just that, but you got to think of it like in harmony, kind of what Mike said. It's a good era, good music, great times. We're in a hub between New York and Philadelphia, which is the major music markets. If we can channel that here and bring such good music back, and the memories and the nostalgia that comes with it, a lot of these people who enjoy this music are parents now. They can share this event with their teenage children and understand what it is. And not only that, but this is the first time Kid and Play is performing live in this area.
I can't believe that. Kid and Play were huge. I know things change so fast, and people have the attention span of almost of a mosquito in media. But Kid and Play were huge. Yeah. They had, how many movies did they have back in the night?
3 or 4 movies, probably at least. Yeah, yes.
Videos and everything. I mean,
House Party 1, 2, and 3.
Right,
Class
right.
Act.
I mean, it was a sound.
The guy with the very
the high top fade.
Yeah. Yeah. But they seemed like a lot of fun too. They're like kind of like light and everything. But it was a soundtrack to some people's lives in a sense, or they just remember those moments. Yeah. Going to the drive-in when we had drive-ins and Kid and Play or something.
It's funny how time passes. That enough time has passed in the history of rap where this is another generation. This music which was popular is from another generation.
Yes, and it's still going strong. I mean, they have these artists perform all over New York, West Coast, California. It's we're talking 30, 35 years later, right. And they're still going strong. The audience still they put on a great show for their audience. They mix and mingle with them, and it creates a good environment and a good experience for when you pay a certain amount of money to see these artists. They do well.
But it's pretty affordable. It's a nice little bit.
Yes, I think so. I try to.
Yes.
We try to make it affordable for everyone to come. Bring your kids, family, environment, and enjoy.
Are there young fans for this music?
Yeah. From like Joey mentioned, your parents, growing up. Like I listen to it. So my son, he's 21. He'll be 21 years old. He picks it up and he'll listen to it. So it does. It goes down from generation to generation.
This is a good bonding experience for those parents and like the kids now who wanted to know what their parents were into. It's a very family friendly event. Like you don't hear profanity in the music. It's definitely something that will be worthwhile for people to go to. Mm-hmm. And not just that, but like let's take for instance, you don't get a chance to see like a lot of artists nowadays because of everyone, but here we have the opportunity to see artists from that genre and that era and coming now. Like I thought I was getting to see at least one more David Bowie concert.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he got real retired after having heart attacks.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot of room for production. I mean, you can look at that, then you can look at Keith Richards.
They're playing in South. You know who's having a baby? Ron Wood. He got his 38-year-old wife pregnant with twins.
Wow.
When they're 12 years old, he's going to be 80.
See?
Yeah. Well,
but
you're in the promotion business.
Yes.
Do you have any other ideas for local events coming up?
Well, we have. I have a few things coming on. I do a lot of promotion as well. Like not just this, but we have a. Quest for Entertainment, they're doing something on August 8th where it's going to be the Blue Notes in the West Trenton Ballroom. We have another one coming up in Philadelphia in the area. It's going to be Davey Knowles, the Pawn Shop Roses reunion. Anyone from the Philadelphia music scene will know who that is. But again, like this right here is just concentrated on the Sun National Bank Center and why you need to be there on August 30th. April 30th. Sorry, April 30th, and definitely to support a good cause, which is the Domestic Violence Action Group. Will
you be speaking? Will Cal Raymond be coming on during the concert too?
Oh, there's a good possibility. Yes, yeah. To probably just announce, his charity and what he's representing. Sure, we'd like to, definitely make the audience aware.
Will you be speaking in rhyme?
It's a possibility, sure.
We might be able
we'll have to bring our skills back from the 80s.
You have some skills?
No, I don't try. I don't try to fake it either. So.
Did you lip sync back
then? In the shower, yeah. That was I think everybody did. Nah, but in the car, listening to the radio, sure, you would sing the songs.
So you're still a music fan?
Oh, of course, yeah, without a doubt, yeah. Create some great memories.
So we're also both M&M Salt Productions and Dolce Vita Media. If you check out our Facebook pages, you'll also see that we're running contests. So you could possibly win VIP ticket experience passes. So you might want to check out our social media on both pages, M&M Salt Productions and Dolce Vita Media.
M and M.
M and the letters for my kids, Michael, Nicholas, and Mia.
Okay.
M&M Salt Productions.
M-N-N. Yeah, yes. This is rather a play on Eminent.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
that's
but they're the letters M&M.
And I got to say one thing. I'm so impressed. I'm being a sycophant. Is that the word, sycophant?
That's what you are.
Okay, but I'm not offering oral sex. But you guys, again, Trenton to me, I mean, it's such an unutilized property. The location,
It's
like
a
the
great
talent.
location, like you said.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just have to, put the rumors, get the rumors out of there. How Trenton's not the place to go. Where danger and violence, and then we have to bring it back. The entertainment. There's plenty of.
Like one of our sponsors, Trenton Social, TC Nelson, thank you. He's having a great event on St. Patrick's Day. He's bringing the Fighting Jamesons to Trenton, and like this is a national act that picked Trenton on St. Patrick's Day to play at Trenton Social. You don't see that all the time, and
People will not be sober though, of course.
Most likely
The
not.
James-
I plead the fifth on
Not too
God's
many
sake.
people are sober on St. Patty's Day.
Well, there was a
But-
family day thing, but yeah, stuff. But what about the synergy though? How are you getting help? My favorite new word, synergy, too, from Trenton government, from Eric, the mayor of Trenton. I mean, who reaches out to you?
Well, we have reached out to certain levels of government. I mean, like Mayor Eric Jackson regretfully declined the invitation. However, Sam Frisbee, Freeholder Sam Frisbee, will be there along with Councilwoman Marge Caldwell Wilson. They have all said, but as far as support, they have given us our support as far as this is awesome, great event. But we, as far as help, it's been Mike and us as a whole. We've been doing a lot of the groundwork to try to get sponsors to kind of utilize.
Why
this
aren't
ourselves.
they? Don't they have a department for that though? This is what Trenton wants and needs, and you're doing all the work for them, and they're not even.
You would like that everyone would support everyone that's trying to make the city better.
Right.
You
Exactly.
would think that.
That's why we thank the TC Nelsons and the Sportsman Pubs and the businesses
even
in
the
the
small
area.
businesses that they stick their head out and just say, hey, we support you, and this is good for the city. It's good for us as business people. Bringing outsiders, people from Philly, people from New York, to see the new businesses, the new restaurants that have popped up in Trenton. So.
And on April 30th, you're going to have a family fun day scene, Kid and Play, Tone Loc, and all these other media stars from your past.
Correct.
Rocking,
Yes.
rapping and rocking.
Very excited. Very
Like,
excited.
yeah,
Can't wait.
You have a question, Kurt?
In the rock world, there became this whole circuit of, playing smaller arenas, but, of classic rock acts. Is the same happening with rap? Would they just go all around the country and play, these names?
Well, yeah. There's in the genre. There's a lot of artists. So they try to take a handful. You might have 3 artists perform here, 3 artists perform here, and they're all different. So it's still bringing, you could be a fan of one group and you'll still go see the other because it's just that era. It's not like...
It's like Journey playing with Styx.
Yeah.
So they'll have a
pretty
venue
much.
together, and then they'll be able to fill up the arena.
Correct.
Well, and this is the kind of thing that radio stations love, especially like Mix 106 getting involved, and our host is Chio from Chio in the Morning.
That's
and
cool. That's Philadelphia major market.
And that's the kind of thing that they get involved with all the time. If you hear some of their special events around the area, they have like a lot of artists from different eras, and they promote those shows, they host those shows. So we are grateful that iHeartRadio and Mix 106 Philadelphia, Chio is going to be on board for this show. This is kind of cool, and the best part about it is it's been grassroots, and the sponsors pulling together and people who want to benefit a good thing happening. So
That's what I'm saying. That's how things grow, through grassroots action, and everyone is part of it who are local.
Yes.
And they feel part of it, and they want things to grow. That's why you should be getting more support. I've been talking to Eric
Where's
Jackson.
Poor Righteous Teachers at these days?
Yeah, I just see him on Facebook right now. I actually went to school with one of the members of the band, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, we support local music. You try to.
Born in town. Oh, are we going to put on the video right now? Okay, what are we going to be seeing right now?
This is the PSA for the Domestic Violence Action Group. They're basically asking everyone to take a pledge. So, check it out.
I pledge to stand up, speak out, and unite to end domestic violence forever.
I treat all women the way I want my daughter to be treated.
I pledge to stand up, speak out, and unite to end domestic violence forever.
It's time to be part of the solution. I pledge to stand up, speak out, and unite to end domestic violence forever.
Yo juro a levantarme, expresarme y unirme contra la violencia doméstica para siempre.
It's time to be part of the solution.
It's time to be part of the solution.
It's time to be part of the solution.
I pledge to stand up, speak out, and unite to end domestic violence forever.
I pledge to stand up, speak out, and unite to end domestic violence forever.